Hey guys, I'm filming this a few days later as kind of a intro to the video. The video kind of jumps all over the place. So I originally started filming, doing things, and putting on an original grill that turned out to be a piece of crap. It didn't have proper mounting points. So this is the second grill and the one that I'm using as, the final grill. So the video is a little bit sporadic, jumping around. There were times where I kind of got excited and just started doing the next step without really filming anything. So here's a couple of clips of putting on this grill, as well as some side panels. I did some painting of the lower valance here, as well as some stuff on the rear of the vehicle. So enjoy. I've got the grill off here, and I'm just painting this crash bar black. This is the first coat of Plasti Dip on it. All right, I just took a pass on the third layer, which should be plenty fine. I just want this to be black so you cannot see it through the new grill that I'm gonna put on. I am gonna respray up in here. There was a little rubber flap under here that was kind of blocking some of this area. So I'm gonna respray just to make sure if you're looking through the grill at this angle, you aren't seeing just a strip of silver. All right, I did one coat and just laid it on kind of thick. Plasti Dip, you're supposed to do a lighter pass and then come back on a second and third, but I figured screw it. Let's just lay it down thick so maybe I can only do one or two coats and I don't have to wait as long for it to dry. This is all painted now and somewhat dry and ready to go. So now next we'll be moving on to taking off the grill. We have our entire front bumper laid out here inside where it's nice and comfortable. I'm gonna start, I did unscrew some of these earlier. There's 3 bolts in here too, but most of these bolts, these silver bolts, are what we're gonna be taking out. And we're also going to have to remove and replace the clips for the front parking sensors before we can swap in the new grill. This is actually the second grill that I've ordered. The first one that I ordered was just a piece of crap, to be honest. But this one seems like it'll work out well. It's actually got the clips here that it needs that the other one didn't have. This one also comes with an Audi logo. It's still under tape here until I get it all set up. It did come with an Q5 badge. I'm not going to rock that since I just have a standard Q5. But here it is that we have it hooked up. I'm going to start putting it on the actual car, and then also these gloss black covers for the bottom sections of the vehicle. Here's our old grill sitting over there. We are also painting the lower valance under there. Here's our lower valance. I do need to sand this again and then put a couple coats of paint on it. Along with painting the lower valance on the front, we're also going to do the side panels over here. We're going to eventually get to those. I might even do the wheels in the future, get those powder coated. But most importantly, back here, this lower valance is something I want to take off. I need to go get the proper deep socket wrench set so I can get a few bolts out on the back there in order to take the full back panel off. All right, I now have the front lower valance painted here. So I am going to throw it back on its place right down there. I did give the interior here a little wipe down. Nothing crazy, but we're gonna throw this on and then we're gonna start working on the rear panel. All right, we are all buttoned up. We've got the nice little side panels, front grille, little side panel. Let's get a little logo reveal. Oh, looks great. Now we're gonna start working on the backside. All right, it's the next day. I'm out here. I took the lower diffuser off. I chose not to take the entire bumper off. I originally started taking the bumper off by taking out screws in here, behind these covers, behind this cover. But I decided, hey, I saw online you could kind of wedge this piece off. And I did just spend time disconnecting all the clips on here, which was not easy. But it's off now, and this is exactly what I needed, so I can paint this. I'll have to start getting that prepped here sometime today when I got time. But at least so far, taking this off, it's just clips like this all the way around here, connected up into these places. So once you get this pulled out here, you can kind of put a little tiny screwdriver in there, push it down, and it comes out pretty nicely. It just took some time going boom, 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 all the way down. So next step here, we are going to paint. So I'll be sanding and cleaning and prepping this today. There are some scrapes here, which I think I might fill with some putty. We'll sand them, see how flat we can get them, and then we might fill them very lightly. So yeah, that's the next step here. I finished painting the rear lower valance today. Looks pretty nice. It's a satin black, same as I did on that other lower valance on the front, though it's not really noticeable on the front. We've got our chrome trim, which will be a nice, lovely accent when that goes in. And also, I did a little patchwork up here. It's the best that I could do. I was just using the remainder of this plastic bonder, and it worked okay. I mean, it's mainly used for welding two pieces of plastic back together, fixing broken versus small scuff marks. I just didn't want to go buy a whole tub of putty, trying to do it on a budget. Whatever, you know, I can always come back, sand it down again and recoat it with some fresh paint at a later date. My one thought was here I should probably get some buffing compound to make these nice and shiny. And then my other thought was swapping out the black rings on the front for the chrome rings, because I do like, you know, it's all black. The centerpieces too that go in here are black, and then it's only going to be the chrome trim. So I do like that as a slight little accent to the black, and that might be nice on the front as well. This is what I'm talking about here on the front. We've got the silver Quattro logo, as well as if we throw those on there, I might like how that looks. So anyway, final step here is we're going to let this dry. I might put this on late tomorrow or even the following morning. I want to give it a good 48 hours. It has a lot of connection points, and I don't want to scuff anything as we get it reconnected to its bumper here. So, as a side note, I used SEM trim black paint to do the lower valances. Unlike when I used Plastidip to do the crash bar on there, I did choose to use SEM trim black paint, so it's a permanent option, and I really liked how it turned out. Okay, I finished up the car. I put this back on. I do like how it's looking down here. Getting a view at the sides. I think the next thing I might do is these bottom panels. I do believe I'm going to leave the chrome trim up top, and I would like to get the wheels done. Those will be next projects I did. Here's another look at the front. I did end up affixing that license plate down below, so you can't really, see it, I guess, and you get to see the cool grille. But that's the completed build here so far of the Q5, and I had previously blacked out these emblems with some Plasti Dip. They look fine. I did take a road trip yesterday, so it got pretty dirty already, but I'll get it cleaned up here in a few days. Just let the paint continue to sit for a while, and it will be on to the next project. Thanks for watching. Thank you again for watching the video. I truly appreciate your time. Feel free to leave a comment if you got any questions about things that I did, or if you even feel so inclined to subscribe, that'd be awesome. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.